Testing, 1, 2, 3. Want to make sure we sound good before we get started with the stream. Welcome. It is Tuesday, so you know that means we have Smash Brothers matches here today. We're getting warmed up. I'll just go ahead. We're getting warmed up with hold on one second. Want to make sure we sound good. Okay. So we're getting warmed up. We have Serial K getting warmed up over here. Just trying out a couple different players, the characters before this match starts. So it's gonna be a little interesting today. We're gonna actually have Bax. I believe Bax is going to play from home. So we're gonna go ahead and get out everything squared away with him. So again, we are just getting things started. So I'm gonna go ahead and I'm actually going to leave it on Serial K's screen so you can just watch some gameplay while we do some stuff behind the scenes. All right, so just sit tight and we will switch that over. All right, so just going to test out a couple other things here. Try to make sure everything looks good on stream because we should be streaming in 1080. And looks like we are. So just give me one more second here, and like I said, once we get the lobby set up, we'll go ahead and get started with these matches. All right, y'all. So we're gonna go ahead and get into the first match. We have made our map picks and everything, which you got to see here, but it's a private stream, so we should be good. We're gonna go ahead and get Serial K started with Isabel, and the opponent JT is playing Kazuya. So this should be an interesting matchup, and we're gonna get ahead and get started with match one. And remember, these matches are best of 5. So first player to win 3 matches wins the match for the night. And like I said, we're gonna see if we can get Bax's match on here as well. So we'll see what happens. All right, so so far so good for Serial. Got a decent damage lead. However, Kazuya is very dangerous once we get to this once we get over 100%. Oh nope. Looks like he So Serial's gonna have to make sure he gets a little more damage on him, and that's exactly what he does. So again, he gets the first stock elimination, and then gives it away with the self-destruct. Just gotta be careful again, especially when playing the edge. Just gotta be careful. I know he wants to play edge guard, but you know. Paying attention, you can quickly get punished there. All right, so here, giving away that stock lead here. So now he does again have the damage distance. Oh, he does grab him off the launch and then throw. Probably should need him to throw him off platform on the opposite direction. Behind the turn grab Nope, he doesn't get the kill. Okay, does throw him off. I could have followed that. Probably wasn't able to see that. Alright, Kazi does come back. Got the throw. 180%. So you know, next decent hit will kill. Now Serial's got to be careful because that 85% that can kill as well. And he does get the platform. Does get the kill. Now he has to be careful at 85% as the next few hits probably see him getting his stock eliminated as well. Alright, and he does get some damage on him to start. Kazuya does get the kill. One thing with Kazuya, when they grab you, it's dangerous. So yeah. Alright, so now we're both down to the final stock. And again, this is match 1 of a series of 5. Kazuya trying to keep his distance with his projectiles, his lasers to kind of get that zone and do some damage from a distance to avoid Isabel's traps and fit their hole. Oh, they use damage on each other. He wasn't. You used up your jump. You used up your jump and didn't touch the ledge again. Okay. All right. So JT gets the first win. So, all right. Let's see here. Yeah, hold on 1 second. 297. All right, so they're keeping Kazuya. So what do you want to do? All right. And now we got to do map bans. Well, actually, so they're gonna ban, and then I think we get to pick the map. So, you want to try Pokemon Stadium again, or? Well, let's see if they don't ban it. All right, they're ready. No problem. All right, so we're jumping into match 2. It looks like Serial made the switch over to Zelda, and hopefully being able to and get the elimination off the mistake. Fell too far down the platform. I think the goal is to kind of change it up a little bit like we did last week with Zelda. Take damage on the second fall. All right, so now he's down 2 stocks. So Kazuya, he still has 3 stocks and 40%. So one thing about Zelda is, Zelda's a great defensive and reactive fighter with the teleportations and stuff. But when you get too reliant on that, on all the defense, you don't do enough damage, and that's why you can see why Kazuya was getting to 77% because there wasn't enough damage done to begin with. Right, so now it's starting to kind of pick up. Starting to pick up on the attack rate. Let's see. He's at 119%, so he's got to be very careful. JT gets map 2.
Mishima wins.
right, so now we are 2. So now we're down 2-0. All right, you're sticking with what character are you picking? Are you?
Choose your fighter.
Okay, they're picking Robin. All right, so all right. You want to stay on Pokemon Stadium? Okay, because they banned Final Destination and the other one, but so they banned Final Destination and Callus. So you want to stay on PS2, or you want to switch maps? Okay, we could do Battlefield. All right, we could do Battlefield. So we're gonna jump into map 3. They're picking Robin, and we're with Isabel, and we're gonna see if we can switch over to backs in 1 second, or at the end of this match. So. And Robin does get the first elimination. Gets the elimination. Okay, with the heads up play. So we're down 2 stocks, and he was able to get the elimination without taking too much damage. So essentially, we're at an even stock in damage, almost. We're at 38%. Good toss. Oh, does he get the and another SD? if Dario is able to take advantage of this opportunity here. He still does have 2 stock advantage, or 1 stock advantage, I should say. So he can't afford. Oh, good catch. 6 and 8, so he can't afford to lose a stock and still have 1 more to go. Good grab. 59%. Yeah, next good hit should do it. Almost. Oh, he does get the grab. Like 206%. I mean, so we're getting real touch and go here. Oh, good dodge. Oh, doesn't get the punish there. He's got to be careful. Oh, good counter. I would have probably thrown him off that way, and he does get the win. Nice. All right, so now the comeback has started. There's now two games to 1. Okay. They haven't made a selection yet. They're going back to Kazuya. All right. All right, so now they get to pick the map. So we ban Final Destination. Hopefully they'll go back to, let's see where they go back, what they do. All right, so give a quick update. Bax won his first match. They want to go Kalos. Yeah, they want to do Kalos Pokemon Stadium. So you gotta you gotta pick that map. Right there. Yep. so now let's see if we can keep up the comeback. Looked like it was gonna be SD, but he got back on stage and it got hit with the Kazuya combo. All right, gotta be careful. It's already at 61%, but again, Kazuya is also at 51%, so we do have up 75 to 51. So again, it's still close in the damage, but again, as you can see, we are starting to get into that dreaded kill percentage. So he does get the first elimination, but he is at 105%. Good. Oh, I was gonna say, I wasn't sure if he was out of things there, but again, at 129%, still at his first stock, so got it in equal damage. So we can tie it up here. Oh, not tie it up, but I mean, we can get another elimination. That would be great. And almost. 152, 154%. Gotta stay off the edge, especially at kill percentage. Can't hang out. Can't hang out there. Ooh, good roll. Good roll. Good roll reversal. Okay. So now 175%. He's got again the next good hit will pretty much do it for him with the stock that he's at. 3 stocks with the opponent only down to his final stock. So we are in a good position to tie up the series. 97%. We'll go ahead and try to play that edge guard. And it's really good strategy, but also a very dangerous one, especially if you're at this type of damage. Because the aggression and does get the first stock eliminated. However, he does have 2 more stocks down to JT's 1, and he is at 74%, so he is almost at that kill percentage. Oh, try to get the third up there. All right, so now the target is at 96%, not to the 91% on the Isabel. And he does have the double trigger unlocked. So they're both at that dangerous level. Let's get the rocket launch. Oh, and he does get the win. Right, so that ties up the series. See if we can get the sticking with Isabel? Not yet. Got to see what they choose. All right, so we are going into map 5. This one is for the series win. Looks like JT is trying to figure out what character they want to go with for this map. They are sticking with map 5. For map 5, okay. All right, they're going Sephiroth. Yeah, I'm gonna be breaking out Sephiroth for Game 5, and just to kind of give an update, Vax has won with one Game 2 as well, and they're about to get in with start Game 3 in a second. Oh, we gotta hold on. All right, so we're gonna, like I said, see what happens here with, see if we get the map pick we want. So just to kind of give a quick update here, Serial, it has tied up the series 2-2 going into match 5, and Bax is up 2-0 going into match 3. So I know we said we would try to switch over to see if we can get some of Bax's match, but he might have it wrapped up before we go, before we're able to do that. Play Pokemon Stadium 2. Yeah. Yeah, Sephiroth is one of those interesting characters. So I would expect them to probably do some edge guarding, like similar to you. All right, so the match has started, and again they are off to the races with the fights. We have Vax. We have Serial already getting 62% damage, and JT doing 29% damage. So again, fairly even, because again, with the right hit, that would even it out. All right, now 97% to the 29%. Let's see if Serial's able to take advantage of this and get a quick elimination. Again, you want to do, especially with a Sephiroth player, if you can get that elimination. If he gets to 100%, that's when things get interesting with him. So let's see if he does. Down with 140 to almost 100% differential, definitely over 100% now. Would have gotten the kill if he was closer to his edge of the map. And he does get the elimination. Good reversal, getting the fireball and doing damage there. Okay, so let's see if he's able to take advantage and try to get a 2-stock lead. Then dodges the fireball. Catches it. And catches the fireball again. listen, characters like Isabel is evidence that you definitely shouldn't judge a book by its cover. Because you see Isabel and you see, you think Animal Crossing, and how cute. And now you're getting fireballs thrown back at you, and just like that, Serial does have a 2-stock advantage. Wait, no, hold on, that's not. Alright, let's see. Alright, so again, we have a 2-1 stock advantage up, and he's trying to even it out. And he does. Okay, so now we have we're both down to our last stop, so again, Cecilia's gonna have to have the stock advantage originally, but JT was able to come back. Oh, and Serial tried to chase him off platform, but JT was able to get that, and that is GG's.
Isabel wins.
Yes, it is. So that is 3 games to 2. Yep. All right. Hold on 1 second. All right, y'all. So we tried to see if we can get the if we can check out the match, but they have already started. So we will not. Oh, we and looks like Drew. Looks like Drew got the W. So that will do it for us. So that will be a 3-0 for Drew. And we'll go ahead and report the score. And that is it for the night. So thank you everybody for tuning in. If you want more Smash Brothers action, you can check out the tournament this past Saturday. Suwanee Smash what is that? Suwanee Smash 3 for yeah, Suwanee Smash 2026. So yeah, that's 3. So you can check that match out. Give you a heads up, there was some technical difficulties and there were some issues with the audio, but I think we are going to try to figure that out. So yeah, we're gonna sort that out. So just bear with us. I know it sucks that we didn't get the audio working properly, but like I said, it was just madness that day, and we're still a work in progress. But you can check out that match, or you could check out last week's matches as well with Drew, with Bax and Serial competing last week in two really great series of matches. So you can check that out. You can also check out week 1. We have all the stuff here on the Alpha Esports Technology YouTube channel, so be sure to check that out. We're going to go ahead and log off. So again, thank you everybody for watching. We will be back Saturday with the Fortnite team for duos action in the Amateur Esports Association Reload League. So have a great rest of the week, and we'll see you Saturday. Take the note, wrong one. Actually, yeah, we're just gonna go with that. All right, y'all. Y'all have a great night.